Red Crimson Gaming here. First of all, let me go ahead and apologize in advance. I am sorry. I am sorry for the clickbaity title. But hear me out before you click off. The reason why I did what I did, yes, there's no Metroid Prime Hunters 2. But the reason why I did what I did is because everybody's talking about the new Switch 2 rumors and whatnot. Every day, every minute on the hour, there's a new Switch 2 rumor, which is cool. So I wanted to do something a little different. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm one of the biggest Metroid fans out there. And I'm waiting on Metroid Beyond, just like the next man. And I'm excited for that game. And I just want to let people know that there's a Metroid game I feel as if went under the radar, under a lot of people's radar, but I'm well aware of, and I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. Metroid Prime Hunters. I thought it would be a dope idea if Nintendo actually remade that game for the current Switch while we wait for Metroid Beyond. Metroid Prime Hunters was a dope game back in the days. It released on March 5th, 2006, and I remember when Nintendo first showed the Nintendo DS, which is a dope system, by the way, the dual screens. You guys already know what's up. And Metroid Prime Hunters actually was one of the games they showcased that utilizes the function of the Nintendo DS at that time. And I remember playing the hell out of that demo. I remember I actually sold my OG Xbox back in the days just to get a Nintendo DS with the Prime Hunters demo to check out this awesome new game and the awesome Nintendo DS. And I played the hell out of that demo, and I was so happy when they finally released the game. Picked it up day one, and it was a dope game. The game had a very, very awesome soundtrack. I think the music in the game is like one of the best in the series, maybe second to Metroid Prime on the GameCube. But this game was filled with cutscenes. Everything you did in this game had cutscenes when you fly from one planet to the next. The intro was awesome. Whenever you come across a boss, there was an intro, a cutscene waiting for you guys to watch. I mean, it was an awesome game. And how can I forget the multiplayer? This game had an awesome multiplayer back in the days. And this was a time where Wi-Fi was new. And you know, Nintendo's not really good at using some of the latest technology, but it was cool to see Nintendo even back then embracing the Wi-Fi technology and utilizing that built-in mic the Nintendo DS had, where you didn't need any headsets to plug into your unit to talk to people. You could actually talk to people via the unit itself through the built-in mic. That was pretty awesome. Played a lot of hours of Metroid Prime Hunters online. It was dope. The campaign was cool, and the game actually really showed what the Nintendo DS was capable of. The game had several control schemes. They had the standard control scheme where you just use a standard face button and a D-pad, and they had a secondary gameplay option where you could actually use the stylus to control the arm cannon, and the third control scheme where you can just do a tap. You tap the screen, you tap wherever the enemy on screen, and you will actually shoot the enemy. I thought that was actually kind of dope. And the fourth control scheme, I believe you can combine the face buttons with the touch screen. And the fifth control scheme, the Nintendo DS was packed in with a thumb accessory where you can use your thumb on the touch screen and control your arm cannon. Man, good times. Dope game. I'm not sure a lot of people know that there was a Metroid on the Nintendo DS, but actually there were several games. They had a Metroid Pinball, which was dope, and Metroid Prime Hunters, which was the first Metroid Prime game on the Nintendo DS, and it was awesome back then, man. I loved the game, but you know, it felt like an experiment. Actually, it was an experiment. It was a good showcase for what the Nintendo DS features could do at the time, but admittedly, playing that game, utilizing the different controller schemes, trying to find the right controller scheme, it did cramp your hands. My hand used to cramp a lot playing that game. I mean, I get what Nintendo was trying to do at the time, but which was still cool, but it did hurt your hands. So, with all this Metroid craze going on, Metroid Beyond looking dope, I just thought it was a good idea to let people know that, there was actually a Metroid game on the DS, and it was really good. I still have a copy, at least. I have a loose cartridge. I gotta go get the actual. I actually would love to go back and buy the game's entirety, complete in box. But that's a story for another day. But I just want to let people know, there was a cool Metroid game on the Nintendo DS, and the hardware was limited at the time. And with the Nintendo Switch and the upcoming Switch 2, both hardware could actually benefit from, or should I say, Metroid Prime hunters could benefit from the current hardware that Nintendo has right now, as well as the upcoming Switch 2. It's a perfect time to actually reintroduce that game with the remake. I wouldn't even remaster, remake that game and introduce it to the people who missed that game. I think it's worthy for them to do that. And so, yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the clickbait title, but I just had to do this, man. Had to do it. Had to really deter you guys from all the Switch 2 rumors and talk about something different that nobody else is talking about. And that's what I like to do on my channel, is to talk about things that other people really don't talk about, or they gloss over. Or if I do talk about the same thing, I add my own twist to it. But anyway, guys, if you guys played Metroid Prime Hunters of the DS, let me know what you think about it. Do you agree with me that it was a good game? Or do you agree that it deserves a remake so the new generation that's coming up could experience that game? Man, that game was so dope, man. And even if you go on YouTube right now, there's people that still playing that game or have uploads of the game in HD, on their computer through emulation or their cell phone or whatever console or platform they're playing it on. Red Crimson 102, like and subscribe, man. Peace. Oh yeah, and before I go, I was curious as to what it sold. And back then, I didn't really care how much video games sold. It didn't matter to me. A good game was a good game to me, and all I want to do was just play the hell out of it. And Metroid is not really one of those games that sell a lot of copies. I think the series deserved to be in a pedestal, man. Like, it started a whole Metroidvania genre of games, and it definitely gets its respect, but it doesn't get a lot of love, you know what I'm saying, as far as the sales go. So I was just wondering how much it sells, so I had to look it up, because Metroid Prime, I believe, was the best-selling Metroid game up until 2021 Metroid Dread. So I had to go back and see how much Prime Hunter sold, and it said it actually sold 2.84 million copies worldwide and was the best-selling Metroid game until Metroid Dread 2021. So I'm actually kind of surprised that it sold 2.84 million back then. That's actually pretty good for back in the days. And here it says over 410,000 units of the game were sold in North America in 2006. Hunters received several awards and honors. So, okay, so it sold, 410,000 units in North America, which was a lot. That's almost 500,000. So worldwide, eventually it sold 2.84 million. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, man. Nintendo needs to revisit this game. All right, guys, man, I'm out of here. You know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm out of here.